Okay.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Lori Pressman, Vice President of the Pantone Color Institute, and it is my pleasure to share with you today the thinking behind our selection of Pantone on 114201 Cloud Dancer. Each year is unique. Our Pantone Color of the Year for 2026. Also look back to where we have been. As many of you know, since we began this program in 1999, especially to our selections for the most recent preceding years, as we need to understand whether the consumer mood and attitude we're seeing speaks to an evolution or does it speak to a divergence. And what became clear to us as we combed through our research and began our color selection process for the Pantone Color of the Year 2026 was that the color best able to capture the global zeitgeist of this moment in time was not a shift in what we were aspiring to, but instead a continuation of what we have been seeing since our selection of Viva Magenta as our Pantone Color of the Year 2023, which is our desire to reset and transform. To devise new methods with imagination and wisdom, to take actions that involve courage, courage to change the status quo, courage to stay true to our ideals and ourselves, courage to want to do things with a deeper meaning, and courage to fearlessly embrace a new pathway to our future. A future where our priorities align with our internal values, where along with our desire for personal self-expression and to create our own unique journey, we're seeking the enriching emotional sustenance we derive from the warmth and comfort of spending time with friends and family. Savoring each moment and indulging in simple pleasures to elevate the everyday so that we can achieve harmony and balance through every aspect of our lives, including our relationships, the work we do, and the natural environment that surrounds us. As we enter into 2026, we are challenging existing norms and questioning long beliefs in our continuing search for truth, possibility, and a new way of living. Overcommitted and overstimulated in our 24/7 hustle culture, we're looking for respite and relief from emotional and physical stimulation by disconnecting and stepping away from the incessant demands of daily life to deeply rejuvenate mentally, physically, and emotionally. Bombarded with a cacophony of noise and conflict messages, we're attempting to remove distractions so we can find clarity and simplicity, looking for fulfillment by opting for a brighter, less fussy life, and serenity for lightness being. The simple future holds underpinned by the infinite AI. We're trying to find a place where we belong, yearning for our connections and real-life experiences we want to share with others respectable. To rediscover value, moments, and find joy in light simple pleasures. Searching for balance in our increasing nature and our primal need of connection. Little space is a launchpad for creative expression as individuals and communities eager to reset our experiment and beyond traditional value, open the door to innovation. Introducing another virtual one, Cloud Dancer, a lost right that is like a breath of fresh air. Beautiful serenity, Cloud Dancer is a symbol of calming influence in a different society, rediscovery value and consideration and quiet reflection. Choosing rest, not just thinking for life managed anyway, recognize its strength, lies not just in doing, but also in being. Expressing our aspiration for future toxicity and excess, Cloud Dancer also offers in harmony, and a feeling of peace, unity, and cohesiveness in gems. It's time for we're looking for new beginnings to reimagine our future present role, after the natural right shape that symbolizes our desire for a fresh start. Cloud Dancer signifies something new. The very white Cloud Dancer cease for creativity, allowing our imagination to wander and direct, so that means that bold ideas converge in this shape. And natural confidence to the quality, Cloud Dancer shifts emotion and tonality from cold to gentle clarity, enabling the service of bridge between unity and continuation as we move into the future. Just like the cloud dancer days in inner tranquility. Helps achieve balance between ready and light. Like the pleasure relaxing cloud dancer and his clarity, providing respite and relief from the distraction outside visualization. The dancer is cloud dancer function appealing. It's mind build atmosphere of serenity and spaciousness, provide refuge for and lightness. The conscious statement of simplification, how can produce true relaxation and quiet focus for those who need disconnection and rest. The influence between the mind relaxes its hold on the external abstract shape and new insights emerge. And clarity, cloud dancer points us towards an positive, and peaceful infinite. The color vigorous and irradiance, gently illumines and lightens. Cloud dancer is a whisper of calm in a noisy world. Displaying comfortable and offers its popularity, accessibility, versatility, and ability to evoke gentle pleasure without overstimulation. Hurried, uncomplicated street, cloud dancer is an understated essence. Perfect anchor for monochromatic dressing, an approach that relaxes with ease, simplicity, and respect, whether on its own or when paired with black for the ultimate yin and yang of design. Displaying an elevated minimalism and complicated sophistication, cloud dancer is polished and relaxed with a beautiful interface of silhouette. Still is awesome, puppy silhouette, now built cloth, oversized padding on shapes and with the clouds, as well as in fluffy furs and plush and lofty wool, cocoon, and enveloped voluminous silhouettes, and in displays of weightless fullness that highlight shape and sharpness. At the same time, with its aerated and vaporized appearance, cloud dancer lends itself equally well to diaphanous and chiffons and fabrics that are easy to wear and move in, flowing from day, night, season. Versatile soft white cloud introduces feelings of freshness to footwear and comfortable elegance to fashion accessories, whether we're looking at soft, chunky knits and natural fibers that wrap and form, or in hard structures, including fashion jewelry, belts and bags, which evoke understated sophistication. Now, it offers a clean, modern base for making a statement of simplicity or for endless creativity when used as a base for art with cutouts, hearts, pearls, and shimmer, whether a monochromatic look, as we see here, or you're leaning into soft creamy pastels or high contrast statement-making details, white nail are the perfect way to express and effortlessly. Applied to the eye and liners, both eyeshadow looks or subtle brighteners, the additional cloud dancer can be used to create modern eye patch styles that range from dramatic and artistic to minimalist and whitened. For a balanced look, pair a cloud dancer with contrasting colors like liner or complementary shapes pastels. And when hair, cloud dancer makes a fashion statement of its own, and it's also perfect for looks. Or in color blocking, especially when paired with a thoughtful, intentional personal style. For interiors, cloud dancer signifies a shift in how we live and design. It creates spaces that are cloudy with coldness, structure without severity, inviting calm and relaxation, as we see here in our collaboration with Joybird, whose custom-made cloud dancer fills our longing for harmony at home with tactile fabrics and expansive silhouettes that bring this feeling of airy lightness. This is a true neutral white, whose balance of cool and warm undertones creates a statement that's yet not stark. Cloud dancer moves beyond purity and crispness towards something more organic. Materials to reveal their depth, whether it's on fabrics or surfaces, and natural aesthetic and light. Cloud dancer sends a message of low-key luxe and understated sophistication. Classic color interpreted more artful design statements in dinnerware and antique kettles, which adds to interest. And surely something you can use when you desire a cup of tea by feeling cloud dancer created by our partner Tea Leaves, a white tea blend offering notes of rose and the warmth of vanilla, accented by hand-picked organic offsheet and chamomile from the Himalayas. Cloud dancer tea relaxes the senses, guiding the mind towards serenity. And while certainly in organic natural colors we can see in the base of this lamp, at the same time, cloud dancer does lend itself well to more futuristic design statements. White shade that promotes rest and repose, cloud dancer is ideally suited to the bedroom and introduces a like serenity to the bedroom, whether in a bathtub or in these fluffy towels where we can wrap ourselves in a feeling of serenity. Tapping into another aspect of multisensory is our home fragrance partner Pura, who has blended sunlit florals and soft woody notes to create a scent that embodies the spirit of Pantone Color of the Year 2026 Cloud Dancer that quiets the mind. Softening our surroundings, Cloud Dancer enhances clarity and focus in the office, awakening our imagination so we can invite creativity and gain fresh perspectives, something we all strive for in our work and is being highlighted in our partnership with Post-its, who will be adding Cloud Dancer to the Neutrality Collection, a new palette of earthy natural tones that will be available in spring 26. Inviting children or teens to unwind after a busy day. Cloud Dancer also provides a blank slate, encouraging play, making Play-Doh an ideal partner for this year, since Play-Doh is all about imaginative play, the unlocking of creativity, and the embrace of exploration of possibilities, so that we can conceive of something unique and turn our imagination into reality. Mandarin Oriental is another partner for this year's color, recognizing the importance of serenity and the need to disconnect and unwind, whether on the road for work or enjoying personal travel. Mandarin Oriental will be creating experiences in their properties around the world, ranging from oxygenating spa treatments to curated afternoon teas, where visitors can taste Cloud Dancer-inspired foods. Well-being is multisensory. Cloud Dancer caters to this evolving message of better being by supporting new technologies that help create moments of tranquility and peace amidst the rush of daily life, as we can see in these headphones, whose color subliminally conveys this message, as well as in these earbuds from our partner, eTel. Motorola's new Edge 70 in Cloud Dancer celebrates the beauty of human connection. Paired with a refined vegan leather back and a quilted pattern, which is contrasted with the soft glow crystals by Swarovski, Motorola's new Edge 70 reflects balance and refinement, displaying an understated elegance that shifts the emotional tone of technology, bringing a feeling of peace to our pockets, our palms, and our digital lives. Classic and enduring color for automotive, no matter the style. Cloud Dancer suggests the peaceful feeling of a quiet ride, whether applied to interiors or exteriors of a car. And in packaging, Cloud Dancer expresses quiet confidence, commanding attention through its understated presence, allowing a brand to communicate values of purity and thoughtful design. This message of purity works especially well for beauty, where we see an increased focus on skin health and beauty products that enhance rather than conceal. Whether appearing in a monochromatic statement or in the classic pairing of black and white, Cloud Dancer instantly conveys elegance and sophistication. And when sitting in the background, its refined pared back aesthetic makes the product itself the focal point. Only the gentlest footprint upon our earth, Cloud Dancer is a natural white devoid of artifice, representing a more sustainable choice for the eco-conscious. While much of our focus today was on Cloud Dancer as a standalone statement and its use in pairings, Cloud Dancer is a key structural color whose versatility provides scaffolding for the entirety of the color spectrum. In a world where color has become synonymous with personal expression, this is a color that can adapt, harmonize, and create contrast, bringing a feeling of airy lightness to all product applications and environments, whether on its own or combined with other hues. To help you bring Cloud Dancer into your designs, we've created 7 color palettes featuring this year's special shade. Each of the 7 color palettes conveys its own distinctive feeling and mood and can easily cross over fashion and accessories, beauty, home interiors, industrial design, and graphic and multimedia design applications. In our first palette, Powdered Pastels, pastel and neutral tones make compatible companions to Cloud Dancer, offering subtle shifts in hue that are nuanced, pleasing, and understated. Inviting us to take a break, Cloud Dancer tempts us to taste a variety of hues in whatever shade moves us. A fizzy pink lemonade or papaya, delicious caramel or cocoa creme, a sip of tea, or a mango mojito, making for a very playful palette. Cloud Dancer lifts us to lofty heights and atmospheric where this diaphanous white breaks the gray skies, revealing clear, breezy blues. Under a misted sunlight, and aqueous blue-greens emanate from the watery depths. Everyone needs a comfort zone, a place to disconnect, unwind, and decompress. The natural and organic colors surrounding Cloud Dancer in this palette are embracing and inclusive, rendering the sense of reaffirming repose. When we imagine the tropics, vivid colors as we see in tropic tonalities will come to mind. A turquoise ocean, sparkly, citrusy refreshments, bright florals, and exotic birds. If there is a cloud in this sunlit paradise, it's the billowy and buoyant Cloud Dancer. In light and shadow, Cloud Dancer gracefully blends into a veiled palette of softened hues that ultimately dissolves into shadowy shades, producing an easy and effortless contrast in color. And in our last palette, Glamour and Gleam, the yin of white inevitably meets the yang of black, accented by a sultry lipstick red. The glamour is heightened by vintage wine and teal, a glimmering graphite, shimmering gray, and a silvery satin metallic. In closing today, I would say that while our selection of Pantone 114201 Cloud Dancer to be our Pantone Color of the Year 2026 may or may not have surprised you, we feel this soft, airy white color reflects this unique cultural moment. The color we select to be our Pantone Color of the Year is a color we see crossing all areas of design, a color that serves as an expression of a mood and an attitude on the part of the consumer, a color that will resonate around the world, a color that reflects what people are looking for, what they feel they need, that color can hope to answer. In a world seeking calm and connection, our selection of Cloud Dancer highlights human connections and the simplicity of a quieter, less fussy life. At this time of transformation, when winter inspires us to recalibrate how we engage with those around us, to think above the cloud approaches. It speaks of our desire to live in a world that's balanced and kind and deeply human. And just like with any new beginning or blank slate, Cloud Dancer reminds us that the future belongs to each one of us, and it is ours to fill in softly, intentionally, and with a clear sense of purpose about how we want to live and the future we want to live in. In the spirit of Pantone 114201 Cloud Dancer, as we reflect back on the last 27 years of the Pantone Color of the Year program, we are so grateful to have provided an avenue where designers and color enthusiasts all over the world can engage in a conversation about color and be inspired by color to tell their own stories and showcase their creativity within their communities. We look forward to continuing this for many more years to come. And on that note, we invite you to stay and watch this short video.
Through the years, the Pantone Color of the Year program has become a globally iconic cultural touchstone. Our Pantone Color of the Year selection for 2026, a billowy white imbued with a feeling of serenity. Cloud Dancer demonstrates our desire for contentment and feelings of peace, unity, and cohesiveness.
I'm a visual artist, an illustrator, and an author.
Co-founder of Nor Black Nor White.
Jamaican visual artist and graphic designer, illustrator and artist.
Photographer and director based in London.
Painter and an illustrator. So one of the ways that I reset my creativity in the noise of the world is I literally just get off the internet.
I think reset comes quite naturally to me. It's never intentional, I think.
Travel, see new places, meet new people, kind of see the world with fresh eyes, I think. The world at the moment feels so precarious and divided.
I think the world really needs softness and calm.
Led by people's emotion, very kind and optimistic.
Colors and society has a very tight bond.
I do feel like confidence and the use of color in the way that people want to personally express themselves is essential.
I think I use color always with purpose. Color is so much about optimism, pessimism, negativity, positivity in different places, in different societies, and different cultures. It's used in such different ways.
Color has unfurled its rainbow of symbolism throughout history. Similar to a blank canvas, Cloud Dancer signifies our desire for a fresh start.
One of my favorite ways to begin again is going somewhere new. A blank page makes me feel excited for the journey ahead.
It's a space I see for experimentation, allowing myself to create without perfection.
Creativity for me is a door, and it's the only door I know to access the world.
Maybe I make it big and I make the piece smaller pieces.
At this time, we are reimagining our future and our place in the world. Cloud Dancer is a discreet white hue offering a promise of clarity.